Benzinga Cannabis Capital Conference here in the Fontainebleau and beautiful, currently rainy Miami, Florida. This is Elevate Your Grind. I'm your host, Todd Rosales, and I am here with today's guest, who I'm going to have to send a cease and desist for using my initials in his company. I kid. Mikhail Sagal, thank you so much for joining us, man. It's Mikhail of TSRGrow. So you stole my initials. What's going on?
I wanted to come on the show, and I figured this was the only path into it.
It got my attention. I feel like, do I need to give you a job application here? I feel like I'm perfect for the organization.
We're welcome to have you. We like the initials, and we like anybody that the business cards are easy. We just have to say TSR. Although,
beautiful,
printing it easy.
Tell me about my company. What do we do?
Well, your company, it doesn't just sell lights; it sells solutions. For cultivation, advanced lighting and monitoring solutions for, really for cultivation facilities. That gets into real nuts and bolts of power and reporting and metrics and a lot of different things.
How did you get into this? What did you do before cannabis was legal?
I wanted to always be in LED lighting. Believe it or not, I was a part of another industry and saw the opportunity in LED lighting. And started TSR really to get into LED lighting and developed innovative solutions. And then as the cannabis industry came along, we launched TSRGrow to really bring innovative solutions for the cannabis cultivation facility. But we've been in business for 14 years.
Beautiful. That is awesome. So LED, great trend in the cannabis industry. It's growing some phenomenal weed. I know a lot of places are converting to it. Where are a lot of the opportunities that you're getting coming from? Are you doing more retrofitting of older facilities? Are you doing a lot of ground up work? How are you working with a lot of your clients?
We focus, we're doing both, but we focus a lot on ground up because that's where we can bring the biggest innovations.
Okay.
Especially, we're in the food and medical industry. And we see the need for long-term sustainable cultivation, regulation, metrics, good manufacturing practices, and our solution, both in the lighting and the power and the monitoring, really speaks to that and helps our customers advance and meet those regulations and requirements.
So I understand, obviously, lighting. I understand what power is. So what's the monitoring part? Is it just, power usage? Are you looking to conserve costs, things of that nature? How do you guys monitor this?
We can, with our system, we remove all of the drivers off of the fixtures, and we have centralized power servers, and then we distribute the power into the facility and into the rooms. And with that, we can monitor all of the lights and control all of the lights and what they're doing, and provide cultivators a means to really control and build recipes for all the strains they're growing.
Very cool.
And then with that comes the reporting side of it, so they know exactly what they put into growing a particular strain. So as they're looking to optimize their costs and reduce their costs and manage their power usage, they now can see exactly what they did.
So let me make some assumptions here. If you have a cultivation facility and they have a room that they particularly put a particular type of strain in, and that strain requires certain light cycles and grows a certain way, a certain intensity, and everything else. If they wanted to rotate another strain in there, is there like a centralized control where they can adjust those cycles or something to adjust that room? Because it seems like it's a pretty good system to be able to stay fungible when it comes to what you're doing in which room.
Yeah, exactly. They can just dial in a recipe or load a recipe for that particular strain.
Very cool.
Set a time period, whether it's 60 days or 58 days, and profile it out and grow it, and then have all of that data collected with it.
Cool. And do you make recommendations on that too? Like, do you guys have the recipes that you can provide them, or you just work with them on that?
We work with the cultivators. They all have their own recipes and systems. It's all designed to operate locally within their facility, but give them the full control.
Sure.
So
do you have any favorite projects that stand out in your mind? Anything you can share with us?
It's tough to name some names, but
favorite kid.
Yeah, but we've done a lot of facility. We're doing facilities nationwide from across the across the country, and we're doing a project in the Netherlands.
Very cool.
Right now that is really cool. GMP facility. We were on the latest cover MJ Ventures, and so in that place was Bountiful Farms, an award-winning grower in Mass, and then a big grow in Michigan, Canapa Valley Farms, and Mercy Wellness in California. I guess I can mention those because they were out there, but they really are building out server rooms and really taking data and growing and cultivation to the next level.
Cool. how do you approach a ground up project? Like, what are your steps in the process? Is that what you love to do?
It's important to get involved early in the design process because we can design and integrate in and be involved in the whole design of the facility because you're going to be designing your power, your HVAC, everything that gets integrated, and we integrate into the whole system. But that all gets has to be designed up front to make sure that everything's seamless and can maximize the whole operation.
Awesome. Kyle, where can people find you?
They can find us on obviously Instagram, website, www.tsrgrow.com, LinkedIn, anywhere. And obviously we have the same initials. So if they call you, they can find us.
I'm going to be a shareholder of this company soon. Kyle, thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey,